healthy springs to this point?
This will be my second fully healthy spring, so felt good to get out there and do a spring game since, last one was my freshman year. Felt good.
What do you feel like you got done today, this spring?
Just kind of improve my knowledge of the game, improve on things like pass pro and stuff like that. Just kind of being able to see what the defense is trying to do to us, and I feel like just kind of my overall experience has just improved over the spring.
With Ben and Bryce out, what was it like learning with some other guys?
It was it's good because we're such a tight knit group that you can plug whoever you want in there, and we're gonna be communicating, seeing through one set of eyes. But those guys have played a lot of football, and I know they wanted to be out there, but we just got the job done even though they weren't.
This is deep as the O-line group has been since you've been here, do you think?
I'd say so. I feel like you got to be ready for anything that can happen this season, and I feel like the way that Coach Rayola and Coach Aaron Cooling have been able to just kind of coach the younger guys up, and how even our players, the players have been able to coach the young guys up to be ready for if anything were to happen. I feel like that's really just been a huge benefit for us.
Completely new quarterback room. Is it a noticeable difference for you just on the line at all?
Not really. I feel like that you do notice those guys come in and work every single day, and you notice that, and every single one of them comes in and has a mindset of getting better. It's just kind of like Coach Rayola says, one better every day, and that's just kind of something that we live by, and you could see that definitely without all the quarterbacks.
Teddy, just stepping off the field for a second, what happened in Elkhorn yesterday? Was there anyone that you knew personally who was affected, and just a message to folks?
Not personally, it's tough to see that happening to somewhere where I grew up. I just, thoughts and prayers with all of them. I wish I could find something to do, but, just thoughts and prayers with them.
Was what Dante Dowdell did today, have you seen that all spring from him? And
Yeah.
What's his running style?
Yeah, he's a hard-nosed guy. He's going to get the ball and get running, and I feel like that's the same with all our running backs. All of them just do a great job finding the hole and hitting it, and Dante's no different. They all just excel at that, and I like blocking for him.
Was what we saw today offensively, was that a good representation of maybe what the offense had been able to do during the spring, or where did that kind of stack up with the way things have gone?
I feel like just coming in every single day with the mindset of improvement, focusing on one thing to get better at, whether it's execution, effort, technique, all that stuff, just compiling it together. I feel like that was a big payoff of 5 weeks of work, and I feel like just growing off that in fall camp and summer conditioning and all that, I feel like we got a good group.
Where would you say the confidence is in the room just coming out of spring ball and what you guys were able to do in the spring?
The coaches will say, it's never here, never really good, never really bad. It's just right in the middle. And I feel like that's just kind of where, as an offense, we need to be, just constantly looking for that improvement. What can I do to get better at? What can he do to get better at? And, just kind of working together throughout the offseason.
Players and recruits have talked about how tight-knit the O-line room is. You mentioned it as well. What do you think factors into that? Why y'all think y'all are so tight-knit? And then bringing in you guys, how have they adjusted to the room, and how have y'all brought them in?
Yeah, well, Coach Rayola, he kind of introduced us to this culture of staying together, and I feel like as a group we've really embraced that, the staying together mindset, fist bumps after each play to just kind of reconnect us, hanging out off the field, just staying together constantly, being able to talk and hang out with each other. And when new guys come in, it's an adjustment. They don't do this everywhere, and I feel like this is it's one thing to come in and be yeah, they're tight knit, but we actually believe that we're going to move together as one group, one unit, and I feel like that's just something that elevates the room entirely.
You've been around college football for a while now. What's the importance of these next 3 months before fall camp starts? What do you guys need to get done?
Well, we just got to get back to the dojo and get one better every single day. Improve strength, improve mobility, just kind of work on all the fundamentals that we can do to get ready for fall camp, and then going into the season, you just got to find something to improve on each day.
Any last questions?
Thanks, guys.